Fantastic! Fantastic! An ignition key. But it looks far too small for the crystal. No way. The duplication worked, but I get the impression it's not the right size. It looks like it worked. So, Steiner had the time to finish the prosthesis. Perfect.
Don't worry. As soon as Grandfather gets back here with Kurk, I'll tell them to join you straight away on the Krystal.
Fantastic, Kate. I have to admit, you really know how to get things done.
Do you think we can leave now?
There's just one last problem to solve. The locks we need to use to get out onto the lake. They're shut by order of the town hall. You have to find some way to get them open.
What do you suggest?
The best thing to do is to ask Mayor Bulyakin for the authorization to reopen them. But just to give you fair warning, he's about as straight as a crooked waterspout, so you mind him. Or you could just get a hold of some explosives and then kaboom!
First, I'll try talking to the mayor. Thanks, Captain. I don't have any coins. Too bad.
My dear friends, keep calm. Please, keep calm. I beg of you.
We'll calm down.
The shopkeepers are on strike for the first time in ages.
Yeah.
That's not good
no,
business
that
for
counts.
anyone, if you want my opinion.
I know just what you mean, my dear friends, and
It's all words. We want action.
listen, my dear friends. I'm ready to work with you to find solutions to a very legitimate...
Mr. Mayor,
Yes? What now?
excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Please forgive me for intruding like this without an appointment at all, but I'd just like to start off by saying thank you for your time. I know how precious it is.
You are completely forgiven, my dear lady. How can I help?
Do you think it would be possible to open the locks in the port?
I beg your pardon? Did you say the locks? What on earth for?
I'm actually accompanying the Yukon tribe on their long journey right now, Mr. Mayor. I've asked Captain Obo if he would take us to the other side of the lake on the Krystal to now dusk.
Oh, Captain Obo, the Krystal, the Yukons. Do go on. Anyway, it would be very ungracious of me if I were to criticize you for removing that burden from our good town. Nonetheless, I'm afraid I must refuse your request, dear lady. The locks will remain closed until further notice. This decision came from above, you understand?
I'm really sorry to say this, Mr. Mayor, but are you absolutely certain that's the right decision?
What do you mean?
Well, you know that making the Yukon stay here by keeping the locks closed is clearly not what the people in your administration want. They won't understand. In the long run, there could be backlash at election time.
Now that I think about it, yes. You are right. And I have always been there for my voters. But the orders. They're orders, understand?
You're the mayor, and it's you and you alone who can decide what's right for Valsembor. So why not reassert your authority once and for all? Authorize the opening of the locks.
I could do it, of course. But it's complicated, understand?
If you solve this problem, you'll become a kind of crusading hero to your voters. You'll earn the undying support of everyone in Valsembor. And your superiors won't be able to do anything to you.
Well, I have to admit, dear lady, that your arguments have convinced me. I am authorizing you to open the port locks so the Krystal can leave. Nonetheless, you should know that there is a technical problem that means the locks have to be opened manually. I imagine that such an inconvenience isn't likely to deter a woman as determined and resourceful as you.
Do you mean that?
Yes, as the local technician is absent, I'm afraid you'll have to delve into the murky waters yourself to open the locks. Nonetheless, this should help you use the underwater mechanism.
But how am I supposed to dive?
That, dear lady, is your problem, I suppose. Do have an excellent day.
If you were only here to see this, Oscar.
Well?
The mayor agreed to let us open the locks, but one of us is going to have to go down into the port to activate the mechanism manually.
We have all the equipment we need in the shed at the end of the seawall. But you'll have to be the one who goes, miss. As you can see, my keel's been hauled too many times for that.
I've never gone diving. But if you think I'll be fine down there, I don't mind trying.
This has to stay between the two of us, Kate. There's something you need to know about the locks. They're also there to stop the lake monster from entering the port. Anyway, that's what I heard. But at this time of day, there's no risk. That spawn of hell sleeps all day.
Underwater, how am I supposed to open the lock gates?
They're kept in place with some kind of steel locks. Just try and pull them out using their mechanism.
All right. There's nothing to it. Do you really believe there's a monster down there in that lake?
You know, 20 years ago, it really wasn't Paranor that I was afraid of. Not the deaths, the radiation. That's what people say, but the truth is that it was actually that damn monster that made me scoot away like a minnow. It was lurking around Paranor, drawn by the stench of the graves, probably. I saw its red eyes staring at me, Miss Walker. That's something you never forget.
Where's a suit I can use?
Meet me in the shed at the far end of the seawall. There should be something just about your size. I mean, near enough, anyway. Meet me in the shed at the end of the seawall. I opened the shed for you.
I have to get all the equipment together and get it ready before I change. Oxygen bottles, but they look empty. I need something that I can fill. I need something that I can fill. Nothing. I must have forgotten something. It isn't watertight enough to fill the bottles. Apparently, it fits onto something quite big. A janitor's key. Apparently, it fits onto something quite big. in the middle of the debris there. What's that? What on earth could have left these marks?
Well done, Kate. I couldn't have done better myself.
Well, if everything's ready, I'll go and get the Ukels right away.
In the meantime, I'll go and make sure that everything's all set. By the time you come back here with the Nomads, we'll just have to cast off.
Perfect. I'll see you later, Captain.
Listen, I'm sorry for trying to get into Valsembor without a pass. It's illegal, I know, but Kate Walker, this woman I'm looking for, is hiding there. And may I remind you that you've been ordered not to interfere with my mission.
Mr. Kantan, I'm afraid that only applies on the condition that you scrupulously respect the applicable municipal legislations.
I'd love to, but those damn Ukels stole my papers. Those midgets are Miss Walker's accomplices, don't you see?
In that case, just file a formal complaint with the Municipal Formal Complaints Department. However, as of now, I'm afraid I regret to have to inform you that you are officially under arrest. Sir.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it! The Nomads are putting all of their junk away.
Miss Kate Walker found another way for Yukos to cross Sacred Lake?
Yes, it's unbelievable. I found a boat that can take all of you and your herd, too. The captain, Captain Obo, is waiting for us at the port.
First, we all must wait Kirk. Guide of Yukos, made like new with his new magic leg.
Simon Steiner, the Valsembor clockmaker, finished Kirk's prosthesis and took it to the clinic. They're going to come down together and meet us on board the Krystal.
So Yukos make use of night to pick up entire camp. Much work for us tonight.
Well done! Great! Now we're really getting somewhere.
It's just a minor setback. As long as their spiritual guide is here, in our hands, the nomads are going nowhere.
I hope you know what you're doing, Olga Efimova. The rest of my men won't be arriving for another few hours. It'll be hard to keep those savages here without breaking heads. And I don't want to create a scandal here in Valsembor.
Don't worry, Colonel. If we do it my way, we won't need your army of mercenaries to solve the Yukol problem once and for all.
My God, what on earth can they be doing? What are they doing?
Please calm down, Captain. Sarah promised to send Steiner and Kirk down as soon as they get there from the clinic. I'm sure they'll show up.
It doesn't matter if they turn up now or an hour from now. We were supposed to leave before nighttime. I'm warning you, there's no way I'm taking my ship out onto the lake just when it's the monster's mealtime.
Listen, if it makes you feel better, we can leave tomorrow at dawn. Until then, I'll go see how everyone is getting on. And you try to calm down a bit. Everything will be fine, Captain. Everything okay?
Kirk still not come here. Spirits send very big dark clouds. Spirits always react fast. Them not like change of way any time in Great Migration.
What do you think of the Krystal?
Ayahuasca prefer tent, not like this floating house.
Don't worry about Kirk. The clockmaker Steiner will bring him back here very soon.
Too long to come back. Not really good sign. Must worry Miss Kate Walker also.
Avoiding Baranur by going through Nowdusk is a problem for you?
Spirits sometimes like procedure, you know.
Don't you think they'd rather tolerate a minor detour instead of seeing the entire Yukol people contaminated?
Bad atmosphere in Baranor is like challenge set for us by spirits on our route. They don't like to see tribe run from signs of trouble.
Try to stay positive, okay? I'm sure everything will go smoothly.
Kate!
Sarah, is everything all right?
It's grandfather. He hasn't come back from the clinic.
Maybe putting on Kirk's prosthesis took more time than he thought it would.
That's just what I thought too. But when I took the funicular to go look for him in the clinic, I saw everything up there has been closed up, and there are armed men in the lobby.
Maybe those are the soldiers with that colonel who's chasing us.
They're holding grandfather. I just know it. I have to go save him.
Young Takmoon is right. Miss Kate Walker must hurry and go back to clinic and save Kirk.
And grandfather, what will you do about him?
No way, I won't leave anyone but...
Miss Kate Walker must not forget all the things that Yukols did for her.
Remember, you owe grandfather a lot too.
Calm down, both of you. I'll bring them back, but I need the two of you to keep your heads.
Miss Kate Walker must take this. We'll need it up there.
What's that? And how can you know what I might need?
Spirits not just send really bad signs. Now, Miss Kate Walker must return back in clinic.
I'm off. In the meantime, tell the captain to be ready to leave. Too bad if it's dark out. If the colonel and his men are really up there, we'll need to leave the second I come back here with Kirk.
Would you look at him?
That's it. The last funicular's gone now.
Evening, madam.
Hold on, Mr. Steiner. I'm coming. Wedges. No, I need to find something else. Let's try something. Those must be the controls for the car. I have to get in somehow. Oh no. The soldiers must have called the funicular back after Sarah left. I have to find a way to send it down to the platform. Let's try something else. No power. Stuck.
Listen to my voice, young Yukol. Listen to the voice of a very dear friend. Kurk, you are the guide of your people. He who shows his Yukul brothers the path of modernity and progress. These archaic migrations that you persist in perpetuating are now but ridiculous reflexes. You must take your people back where they came from and have them settle down. Build real houses, schools, and factories. The nomadic life will no longer be possible in the world of tomorrow.